Hello, and welcome back to Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. I'm Chryss Hart, and let's jump right back in. Let's go into Cloudcoil Canyon. So we have to make it through this valley to reach the King's Cradle, huh? Yes, and that's not the only challenge we face. The King's Cradle is at the other end of Cloudcoil Canyon, on an island near the Heartlands. So we'll need to find a boat, too. I'm afraid so. But we must worry about that later. First, we must make it through the valley. Alright, and I apologize for any vocal funniness. I'm just getting over a cold. Of course, we're gonna save and start out by gathering some shinies.
Hey.
Alright, and basically they're just conversing about the sky pirates being notorious and dangerous. Really quickly, let's have a look at this. It's not beautiful on the same scale as Breath of the Wild, for example. But it has the same kind of feel to me, and I'm not sure exactly why. It is a lovely game. Got 300 guilders. Hey, that's not bad. Crybaby onion. A munchy nut. That's actually going to be helpful here shortly. Oh, hey, look.
Hello there.
Well now, you don't look like sky pirates, thank goodness. Would you be interested in making a little purchase, perhaps? I have some lovely fresh herbs in stock.
Well now.
What's a merchant doing all the way out here? Well, it's quite a story, actually. You see, I was based in Ding Dong Dell, but there was a little political trouble over that way. Now the mice are in control. I didn't much like the look of how things were going, so I made good my escape while I still could.
Oh.
You're from Ding Dong Dell, you say?
Hey.
Indeed, Now wait just 1 second! King Evan, you're alive! Everybody on Leafbook was saying you'd been killed, so I just assumed the rumors must be true. Oh, well, no, actually, I survived. Just. What's Leafbook? Is this some other kind of magic you guys have or something? I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. You've never heard of Leafbook? Why, it's the greatest place to find the latest news and gossip from all over the world. And the device for accessing it is the hottest new product from the technological wizards over at Broadleaf Incorporated. Sorry, just listen to me launching into my sales patter. You'll have to forgive me, old habits die hard. So, there's some kind of device we can use to get the latest information from all over the world? Sounds pretty useful. Do you have any of these things for sale? How much are you asking? Oh, they're a snip at 10,000 guilders. Although, I suppose you have just been through rather a tough time, Your Majesty. A nice discount would probably be just the thing to cheer you up. Let's see now. Yes, I think I can let you have one for absolutely nothing. It's going to come in awfully handy and, well, it's the least I can do under the circumstances. Really? You're sure? I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Glad to be of service. Alright, sweet. We got a Leafbook viewer.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll take extra special care of it. I'm sure you will. And if you ever want to repay the favor with a purchase or two, I certainly shan't say no. Alright. So, Leafbook is essentially Facebook. It's pretty straightforward. You open it up through the menu, have a look through, and read what people are saying. You can actually get hints about things in the world, and it's pretty enjoyable to look through, and there's not just piles and piles of Leafbook entries all the time. Alright, let's have a quick look at our Leafbook. Of course, starting out, we have quite a few entries. We have an entry here about offering items to higgledy stones. That's something that we'll run into here in just a minute. You can scroll down and see comments from other people, noting that they can be found all over the world. Here we have one about the coup in Ding Dong Dell, noting that Otto Mausinger has seized power and Evan has fled. And you can see the people are not very happy about it. So this is from the day that the coup happened. Everyone was very excited about King Evan forging a king's bond with Hart. And this is kind of a commentary on kind of breaking news regarding rumors of something going on at the castle. New to the world of Leafbook. I have just tried Leafbook for the first time, and I cannot tell you how much I enjoy the LB moderator's comments. Just who is he? How does he know so much? Does anyone have any idea? Now, the LB moderator is a character who shows up on Leafbook sometimes and posts kind of little hints about things that can be found in the world. The ultimate fish sandwich. If you've never tried the sardine sandwiches from the Houtique in Ding Dong Dell, you've never lived. Once you've had one, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. Every time I hear about sardines, I think of the film/play Noises Off. Here we go. LB moderator. Devotees of the royal doings of Ding Dong Dell are in for a treat. He's talking about the upcoming Kingmaker ceremony. And they're talking about King's Bond and what it is, and the fact that a surprising number of people apparently don't know about it, despite having learned about it in school. It seems a very tongue-in-cheek nod to our own world. Alright, and here we have our Higgledy Almanac. Tells us a little bit about Higgledies. Runcible here is apparently the first Higgledy Auntie Martha ever cooked up in her cauldron. She dotes on him and treats him as if he were her son. So, lots of love for good old Runcible. And there are 106 Higgledies in the world overall. Alright, let's have a quick look at our equipment. Make sure we've got the best ranged weapon equipped here. And then let's chat with the nice shopkeep. Welcome, welcome. You'll be needing some of my wares if you're to make it through the canyon, that's for certain. And he's got a variety of low-level items. Some freshly baked bread, Soaraway, Sixth Sensor, Angel's Tear, which is like a phoenix down. We're definitely going to pick up one of those, because you should never be without revival items. And we've got some Sleep Begone. Does exactly what it says on the tin. And also an old cloak, but we have better equipment than that already, so we don't need to worry about the cloak. Gonna grab a Sleep Begone. Is there anything else you need at all? You know there's monsters up ahead, don't you? Better safe than sorry and all. And so we're not actually going to sell anything right now, because I don't know kind of how the crafting system is going to work when we get to it. Alright, and just kind of a generic, you know what they say, fail to prepare, prepare to fail, and he's absolutely right. Now, of course, because we're doing on-map battles, I will not be skipping any of them. Because this game has, kind of two different types of battles. You have open battles and closed battles. Open battles are just like this, and the closed battles are the ones that you get on the world map, where you disappear into a little instant. And just picking up all manner of stuff.
Oh my!
Roland, look! What is that? It's a prop-leafed clover. They only grow here in Cloudcoil Canyon. The leaves spin, you see, and they give off ever such a soft little breeze. This is hardly the time for a botany lesson, but I've only ever seen them in books before. Sorry, of course, we must get moving. Alright. I have a feeling that's going to be a thing we can do something with here in a minute. It's spinning away ever so gently. Alright, clearly there's nothing we can do with it right now. Right now we're working on building up Zing, but you don't have to have Zing to use skills. It's just that having your Zing fully powered at 100% gives you the maximum amount of damage and or effect that you're going to get out of that skill.
Golly.
That's one heck of a view. It is breathtaking, isn't it? And again, to all of my British folk out there, I apologize for mangling your accents so terribly. This guy is generally pretty mean, but we've been leveling up, so we're prepared. I really need to work on using the higgledies a little more often, but that will come as our battles become a little longer and more involved. I've actually recorded quite a few episodes ahead, and it won't take long for that to start happening. I do enjoy the pace of this game. It's neither too fast nor too slow. It gives you clear tutorials, but then but only when it's relevant. And, ooh, look at that. I wonder what all these bones belong to. It looks like some kind of giant centipede or something like that, but centipedes, of course, are invertebrates, so I don't know what they could come from. And I like to be very thorough when playing games in general, but especially RPGs, because you never know when you're going to find a thing that you need later, or and also it's nice to always have the materials you need when you need them, rather than getting to where you find out you need them and then having to go back and find them. And they haven't made the game too grindy yet. Here's another of those clovers spinning away. I wonder what that thing is. There's no way to interact with it, it seems. Having a look around to see which way I need to go. There we are. Now, of course, the eagle-eyed among you will know that I am in fact going the wrong way, but that was because I wanted to pick up that little shiny there. And as you can see, you don't have to take one path or another. The world is surprisingly open for this type of RPG. And I apologize for the crazy camera work. I am working on that. I will do better in the future, I promise. It's funny, when you're actually playing, it seems very smooth, but when you're watching it back, it gets a bit nausea-inducing sometimes. So... And I really want to make sure that I'm picking up those little chests, because they always have gear in them, it seems. Ooh, a dangerous blunder blaster. So, of course, I just took a moment to pop into the menu and equip that new ranged weapon for our good friend Roland. Here's another trapdoor. They are all over the place. It's wonderful. They seem to understand that walking everywhere is just not fun. Of course, we saved, but you guys don't want to watch all of that 1,000 times. Damn, no way up. But we need to get up there. What is it? Higgledy piggledy! I think he wants us to follow him. Yeah, and he looks pretty serious about it too. Guess we'd better go see what it is he has to show us. He is super excited. Now, of course, I'm doing this commentary after the fact, so I know what's down here, but... no spoilers, eh? Is there something there? They remind me of Pikmin. Hey, it's a new Higgledy! he's green. So that's what it was. He wanted to help his pal. Were you stuck in that hole, little friend? Apparently, his name is Whiff Waff.
Oh,
For me? Really? And we have obtained a moldy old twig. What did he give you? A stick. Lucky you. He seems really excited about it, though. Looks like there's something else he wants to show us. Higgledy whoosh, huh? Gosh, that was goodness. Oh, we've learned the Wind Whipper spell. Did something just happen? Yes, I know this feeling. I think he just gave me a new spell. I'd say he's telling you to use your magic on that plant there. Then let's give it a try. I didn't always give myself enough time to read the stuff out loud. Look at that. Whoosh!
gosh.
Goodness, you Higgledies really are talented. So that little guy can control the wind, huh? Looks like we might be able to use this thing now. Now, of course, that's clearly the way we're supposed to go, but there were other of those things. So we're going to go back and interact with them first. But before we do that, let's have a save.